What's up guys, ᴢღ쏘 here, and today I have another ranked gameplay for you guys. This is a 5-stack. I'm playing with squad. This basically translates to night, which is in English. So, and then we have another person, magician, will join us. Personally, I only played rank with Mao Teddy before, so not really sure how this will go. The rest I've played classic with before, so he invited me along and we decided to give it a shot. So in this game, let's talk about the team composition really quickly. We have one main tank Johnson, 2 fighters Ruby and Martis, 1 marksman Claude, and a mage Aurora. The enemy team has 2 tanks, 1 main tank, probably Minotaur, soft tank Grog. They have 2 assassins, Selena and Gujan, as well as a marksman Clint. So this is a little bit interesting because the enemy team has a ton of burst damage and they have a strong late game as well. Our team is a little bit more balanced, focused towards the late game because we do not have any assassins. But of course, we do have a fair share of CC. In this game, you realize there's some stuff that's a little bit different. First things first, I didn't use custom fighter emblem with Bloodlust. The Festival of Blood thing. Some clashes going down in the bottom lane. Ruby magic, we get trade out, but now as you can see, we're just whittling down, and we're gonna have a little bit of problems right there. So I'm using my custom assassin emblem here, which has a bounty hunter as the emblem tree. And okay, the reason for this is because I decided that in this situation, alongside Claw, there isn't really any carry hero to be spoken of. So I might have to double up the carry, which is why I decided to take Retribution as well as Assassin Emblem. And in this case, you see I'm actually buying jungle items, which is pretty interesting because normally I wouldn't do that. Actually, a lot of people don't want to buy jungle items after the latest patch because reduce XP. But the fact of the matter is, actually jungle items is still okay. It's just that you gotta really put in the effort to farm, and you gotta let your team give you the jungle item so you can stack it. Now, of course, another consideration in this case was that because I was using custom assassin emblem, which means I don't really get the resistance of a fighter, like the armor and magic resist. So in essence, I'm a lot more squishy than if I use the custom fighter emblem. So I decided, okay, in that case I just put more into farm and just use this jungle emblem. You can see how much damage Clint is doing to me just by poking along the sides. Gujan is coming around the side. I think this is the end. Unfortunately, it's just too much damage. Even though he's only level 4, and I was winning him on farm. Even after the kill, I'm still ahead of him by about 200 gold. He just deleted me, and this is one of the difficulties of playing with Assassin Emblem. It's just you become very squishy. The enemy team has gotten the turtle after that successful kill there. It's not a very good start for us. After all, our bottom lane was getting destroyed, unfortunately, due to some well-timed stuns and damage. Trying very hard to hold the top lane here because after all, I did take Retribution, so in terms of solo laning, I should have it easy actually. Grog is coming along. We're waiting for the engage. Johnson is driving up. He kind of missed, but we're gonna try our best to go in here. Knocked out Grog. Try to engage. Got a kill onto Grog. It's too much damage though, and I'm not sure if I can escape here. And yeah, it's not really. We just totally got destroyed over there. But of course, the whole team just rotated out. I'm not saying that actually they're doing pretty well. So In this case, part of the reason why I want to share this gameplay is because actually the enemy team is doing well in terms of the ganking and roaming part. In fact, they send everyone to go up there. But the main thing is, you realize that our marksman is actually farming on the bottom line. And in this case, this is an intense duel with Claude as he uses his Aegis spell, and he managed to get out. Right. You realize that actually the enemy team is really good on the ganking side. What I realize is, what they didn't really, I guess maybe they have overlooked some stuff. For example, they didn't really gank our marksman, at least they did, but they didn't have such a large scale ganking like what they did just now at the top lane. This could have contributed to the fact that even though we were losing on farm kinda, it's not really over yet, because we're still fighting it hard. After all, there are technically 2 carries on our team. I'm playing the other carry while Claude is the main carry. Really need to get that Bloodlust X soon. And here you see that Clint and ᴢğ낳 have come over. He missed his mark skill. Johnson's driving in. He started to go in now. Clint's dead for sure. Minotaur has flickered in for ultimate. Fortunately, I did not get stunned. I still have my ultimate ready. It's a really nice stun by Ruby. Holy shit! It was a very nice follow up by Gronk though. He managed to knock out quite a number of us. I'm not gonna push it further to kill Gronk. Johnson managed to catch ᴢğ낳. I'm pretty low. We try to go after Gronk, but it's a little bit difficult. Alright, let's come along. Unable to get a stun so far in. We get a stun right in. Johnson drives in, which is a very nice explosion with his ultimate. And it seems like a pretty good one. So I'm gonna try to get this crab, but of course I have jungle. And this is quite some damage, you can see it just got bursted all the way down. So it's a little bit unfortunate. Aurora's gonna have a little bit of problem as well. As they really caught us up there. Ruby's caught here as well. So a total wipeout on this point for that top lane, even though we tried to come over to help. Good thing is our bottom lane is winning, and that's the important thing, right? So Claudius managed to get a kill onto Clint. In terms of farm, it's not as good, but sure, no problems. Playing footsie battle with the enemy team. And I'm actually coming right here. We're gonna get a kill onto Gronk as Johnson drove in. The enemy team is coming in. So that's really close. Not much you can do. Just gonna try and kill them. See, I managed to get away, but that's about it. Ruby tried to go in. We're gonna engage onto Clint. Unfortunately, the hook didn't connect. Unfortunately, Minotaur jumped in. It's a crazy damage. But of course, it's only Minotaur left. Gronk and Selena in the base. We're trying to push it out. Minotaur managed to get a kill onto Johnson. But it's okay. It's really messy actually. This really feels like a game that was actually quite worth, I think. It's a tough fight all the way. Of course, as long as you keep to your objective, we are still okay. In fact, in terms of farm, we are still doing pretty okay. I'm just a little bit behind ᴢğ낳 in terms of farm. Claude is ahead of Selena and Clint. Of course, Selena got a kill into Claude, but sure. Last one got caught out of position. Or should I say, just got ganked. And enemy who, if anything, is trying to engage right now. And we're just waiting around in the corner. Gronk is in the back with Aurora. Johnson is driving in. And we're going to take the opportunity to go in right now. Johnson's fourth will get. Managed to snag Lord. Insane shield. Gonna engage here. managed to get out alive. And our team is engaging. Aurora managed to kill into ᴢğԶΗ. It's a very, very interesting engage here, and we managed to pull it off. What a feat, indeed. And that was the turn of events that helped us to get the advantage in this sense. We're still behind on farm, but we managed to get one lord. So, the team's engaging on the bottom. We get a little bit more farm, get the stacks up. Gotta push this middle lane a little bit. So it's gonna move on and something. Our team's pushing the lord, here's the lord. Started coming from the back. Take a little bit of the tower. Questionable, I guess. Taking too much of the tower. The last one is really low, so it's gotta go back. So we're just gonna see how it goes. We can't really push all the way because we don't really have full strength here. And this stun is just ridiculous. Yeah, just got one hit over here. But alright, it's nothing much to say. Johnson driving in. ᴢğԶΗ got in with the Johnson. So unfortunately, I have to pull back for now because we haven't really found a good opportunity yet. We got quite a lot of towers at this point, and in terms of farm, we already hit. As you can see, was the impact of a lord. You know, it's really, really important. It's a big impact. And actually, in that case, there was nothing much the enemy team could do, I guess, other than to keep the lord at a higher HP and just not hit it. Because after all, they would have known Johnson would be missing, right? So yeah, we ran into Minotaur, so we just immediately backed off. And that is one important thing I want to bring out as for Johnson, because I think it's a pretty good move and could have potentially saved all of us. Because after all, if you bang into a tank that's about to rage, that's definitely not a good idea, especially if you can't knock into Emblem. So ultimately, because Johnson has this insane mobility with ultimate, we just gotta look for this good opportunity. We can ram into the back line, not the front line, and we will be able to end it fast. Ruby trying to go in. Minotaur's rage. Minotaur has enraged ultimate onto Ruby. Ruby is not going to take much damage because the enemy team is pretty far behind. We're still looking for an opportunity to jump into the backline. So we're going to farm for the time being. Johnson is going to recall. With his ultimate available, he decides to call. Just to pause it. Because he decided to just take this crab really, really fast. Get a little bit of damage in. And then now we're looking for an opportunity, as we saw that ᴢＧ<silence> إlryxyᴏ were all the bottom lane, and here it was a perfect timing over here. Look at that shit. Oh my god, we guys got 4 of those people in, except for ᴢＧ<silence> who was right at the back. Got a triple kill on my side, and then we got a kill for our marksman, our claw got a kill. And here we're gonna look for the last one, but probably ᴢG<silence>'s not gonna let us to do some damage. And claw managed to get a last kill onto ᴢG<silence>, and that will be the concluding fight of the game. So it's a very, very intense game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Just we were being steamrolled at the start because we had quite a number of counters actually, and they actually did counter us. On hindsight, I think our bottom lane, maybe, I'm not sure, maybe we could have had a little rotation. Maybe instead of me at the top, I could have gone to the bottom instead, and Ruby will go at the top with Aurora. But ultimately, on hindsight, there's not really much we could do at that point when we didn't think about this. But of course, good thing is if you find a good engagement, you get all the mobile mechanics right, team fight wise, and aiming for all the backlines, we managed to pull out, and it was a spectacular finish, so to speak. So very nice. Johnson hit right there. He is really good, Johnson, and of course everyone else here who contributed to this successful game. Yes, it was a very enjoyable game with you guys. So this is all for this gameplay video. This is ᴢΓ<silence> إlryxyᴏ signing off. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.